Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we just finished watching the 5.8 special program for the first time in full. If you guys want to see my first reactions and thoughts, you guys can check out that video. But this is going to be a rewatch, a breakdown, and analysis of the trailer as well as the nod-krai teaser. A lot of cool things to reference and look forward to. We actually have a bunch of... Oh, interesting. They're keeping Paimon's new VA anonymous. I think that's for the best right now, especially given everything that transpired leading up to that. So, oh my god. Sandrone Fatui Harbinger, codename Marionette, name, like, voice reveal. So that voice that we heard in the trailer was Sandrone. Interesting. All right, so this says, Natland's a hot place all year round. If you put your mind to it, every day can be considered a summer vacation. So why not set aside your commissions? Paimon's Tree, stories of the ancient dragon civilizations, visitors from nod-krai, as well as a letter from the Grandmaster. And just enjoy free food, lodging, and attractions.
All food, lodging, and entertainment expenses will be fully covered during the trial period.
Paimon's about to pig out.
Tenno Zatak.
I was wondering what she said when she pronounced that. I was like, I still don't know how to pronounce that location. So shout out to her for doing that.
Next up, Tenno Zatak.
All right, Future Arnold here. I am inserting this portion into the video. As you guys can see, I'm currently editing this video, which will be uploaded in a couple of hours. But because I'm terrible with pronunciation, this went over my head during the initial reaction. But Paimon literally says here, next stop, Tenno Zatak. I'm realizing it now, editing it. Tenno Zatak. Tenno is the name of the hero warrior that led and banded together the heroes of Natland 500 years ago against the Abyss during the Cataclysm, during the creation of the Mare Javari, with individuals of the likes of Manelek, Burkina, Sunhaj Kampore. And what's interesting is the other heroes of Natland were a part of the other 6 tribes, but Tenno was not part of a tribe. So I'm kind of wondering if this area, Tenno Zatak, was actually where the 7th tribe of Natland, potentially even the tribe that Lady Vanessa was from even 1,000 years prior to his time. I wonder if this is where they're founded and housed and maybe even relevant to the Mare Javari. So it's called Tenno Zatak. The individual was named Tenno, and we found out that he wasn't a part of any tribes by the time his like history came into play during the Cataclysm, which I think is kind of cool. So Tenno Zatak is very interesting. I'm assuming we might get some more lore about Tenno in particular, along with Lianka, the daughter of dragons, and maybe even this long lost tribe of Natland. But I wanted to mention this specifically because his name is literally in the name of this location, Tenno Zatak. So keep that in mind when 5.8 comes out in about 10 days. But I had to mention that here because that was a huge discovery I made.
Next up, Tenno Zatak.
Interesting.
From our honey sweet aphemide to our exhilarating shows, there's
Bangers!
something for all the senses.
Exactly. Just kick back, relax, and enjoy your holiday at whatever pace suits you.
I love this shot, man. This looks... Bro, this is my definition of, like, summer fun. It's like a water park. No wonder the freaking people of the Springs are heavily involved in all of this. It looks like it was made by them, which is crazy. And this is... Bro, W Hoyo for the permanents. I feel like they kind of like batch things together in this case, because normally we would have already gotten this event area. I mean, we would have already gotten, in any other patch, we would have already gotten the second expansion or the final expansion by now. And then whatever they gave us now would be permanent. So I feel like they delayed it so that way the summer area could be the permanent area. And I think that's really cool, especially since the story quest here is permanent, the location is permanent, and everybody in the only thing you don't get here that's permanent is the rewards, which Bennett will be in the shop. And obviously you miss out on the crowns and the exclusive weapon. But those things aside, I think this is really cool.
With the deep blue sea beneath you and my lucky sharky surfboard leading the way, are you ready to crank up the speed?
Yeah, literally, this place is made for Mualani. This is crazy. I love the lights, the spectacle, the music, the vibes, the fireworks, the Splatoon gaming,
Welcome to
the music, bro.
Just in
Does anybody know what I'm talking about? When I mentioned it in the initial reaction, but like this place, I forgot what it's called. I don't play Overwatch, but there's that one Overwatch map where the building structures look exactly the same. Is that like a Mexican inspired map in Overwatch? Or is it Greece? I don't remember. Is it Ilios? I'm talking about the map with, what's his name? With, I think Soldier 76? I think it's Soldier 76 trailer that track is in. I might be misremembering, but this reminds me of Overwatch so much.
Welcome to Villa Greatsleep. You're just in time to witness our annual home night celebration.
Wow.
Nice shot.
Dorado. Yeah. I love this. Oh, I feel like I'm at like a freaking crazy like Coachella summertime concert.
Would you do us the honor of bringing some color to our landmarks too?
I love this. So good.
Fire the paint bombs, quick!
Bro, look at this freaking landscape. Guys, we're gonna have so much fun. I'm so excited. Look at this landscape, man. I'm like, this is gorgeous. I'm gonna be taking so many pictures. The fact that this isn't going away fills my heart so much. And like, they're like coloring the grass too. Look at this.
It looks incredible. The foam flower fields finally live up to their name.
Wow. Music is a banger. Bennett! DJ Aether, by the way, is crazy. Bro, literally, if you guys did the event recently, like, we got a master, like, mixtape by Master Jalonen during, like, the Rhythm Ball Metzli event, and I feel like Aether took that shit super seriously.
Ready?
Wow.
3, 2,
So good. Oh, I cannot wait. This was pretty straightforward. Summertime fun. Literally our vacation.
Find
Another Archon quest.
Traveler. Paimon. Then return home.
Must find Traveler Paimon, then return home. If that's like her lingering thoughts here when she lands on, when she shows up washed ashore, like, how does she know us? And who gave her that directive, you know? She must have a dragon core within her, and this is Aino, so she's mentioned in the initial drip marketing for this character as well. So we just didn't know who this was when we first saw it until we got more further into the into everything.
You have to come home.
Oh, the heart. That's the insignia.
You have to come home.
Isn't that the crumb cake? See, bro, fuck the people who were like, Arnold, it's actually pronounced crumb cake, because I've been calling it crumb cake because I've been getting freaking criticized by everybody and their goddamn mother when the freaking web event came out, and I said crumb kake initially. And I was like, no, you're wrong. And now I have to say, I've been saying crumb cake this whole time, and now that's wrong. Anyways, this is the crumb kake looking heart insignia. And I think her core, her dragon core, her like dragon lord core is in her chest. You guys can see it right there on the screen. In the Ochganatlan world quest with Ishlo, right? Chichin Utaka, she was the dragon lord that overlooked that dragon city state. We have her heart. If you did the world quest, you get the heart of Ishlo at the end of that quest, and it's a circle green like heart core, and I assume that that is basically what this is, but it's for a different dragon lord, and we obviously don't know who it could have been because they all died or they got sealed or whatever the case might be. So she might have the remnants of one of those dragon lords, and they talked about it in the live stream, which was super cool. So I'm very curious who it is. We joked around, oh my god, yo, CL03 abstained from every voting process. That would be hilarious if this is her. If this is like the remnants of what she became. But I don't know, we obviously have to wait and see, and obviously I'm gonna reference that whenever we do this quest, but that's so cool.
Natlani's core, Fontanian joints.
And she's made from different bits and bobs. A Natlanese core, so a dragon core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. So she's like an amalgamation of all these other nations, which is cool.
Mondstadt hairpiece. Where's home for you? Any memories about that?
Memory.
Nope.
Missing. Is this a broom?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's interesting too, because the same way that she lost her memories reminds me of Kukulkan, Shiukawaddle's dragon servant, who also lost their memories until we helped them out and like restored order and wiped out the abyss. So I'm curious if she's gonna remember her true name by the end of this quest. I think that'd be really cool.
Well then, could I, trouble you to tidy up my workshop?
Oh!
Understood. Come
That's crazy, Shalon. And she's like, hey, can you do my chores for me? That's wild.
on then. Missing. Is this a broom? Now then, could I, trouble you to tidy up my workshop? Understood. Commencing task.
I love her voice. This music is so cinema too.
Installation chamber deployed.
God, this is good.
Annihilation mode.
Yo, her energy just changed up right there. Peak.
Ever since Ineffa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive.
They're
It's as if
responding
they're
to her
drawn to
dragon
each other.
self. Wow.
Return home.
I think she's one of them.
Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Oh my god. Holy shit. Mayor Javari! Oh my god. Bro, Bennett's constellation? What the heck is... Bro, Bennett, you got snubbed from being the Pyro Archon, my dude. You would have been the next Pyro Archon if someone didn't find you here.
An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization.
This is her. I think this is Sandrone. She's like...
An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization.
Are we supposed to believe?
Oh, my brother, this is crazy. This is another child of Rhine-daughter, my beloved, my queen. You are doing the most. Oh my God. Lianka. Wait. No. Chat. Lianka is the daughter of dragons. Her mother was supposed to be executed, right? The letter we saw, the first dragon council, they were like, oh, we're here to execute you for raising a human. And Lianka went on to found the Flower Feather clan, right? She's considered the daughter of dragons. She's the first VUCA. So this has to be CL. It's either CL06 or CL0. Is it 06 or 08? Oh my God. This is, I think she's CL08, the Maiden of Springs and something. It's like, it was like Floral Springs and Candles or something like that. So it was the Flower Feather clan. It was the Flower Feather dragon, essentially. Oh my God. I missed this for the first time. There was no dialogue, so I couldn't make out what they were saying.
From Natlan's dragon civilization.
Are we supposed to believe that Bianca's mother survived?
Guys, ain't no way she survived. Did they take her core and like throw it into like a robot or something? They said that they were gonna execute her. Brother, this is so freaking peak. Not to take away from this moment here too, the Lianka lore is crazy. Like, we read all of that. She is VUCA. She is the first speaker of the Flower Feather clan. She is the inheritor and she's the originator of the VUCA ancient name that now Chaska has. And I think that's why, I think this is Chaska, or I think Chaska's a part of this quest too. But yeah, so she might actually, this might be a part of the, probably a part of the story quest or the Archon quest, but this might tie into the Mayor Javari too, because that was all the way back then. Yeah, so I think CL08's core is inside of Ineffa's body right now, and that's what's powering her. But also, let's not take away the fact that this is Albedo, Susbedo, Durin, and Elenus's brother, the Bakunawa, an immortal creature created by gold that has been living here in infinity since I assume the Cataclysm. This is crazy. And it has like these crystal fire and ice body parts, and it channels Animo, and the Animo Archon is here as well. That's also pretty sus.
Supposed to believe that Bianca's mother survived?
I'm off to the location of my next
Oh
assignment.
my God, the skin.
Nod-krai.
Wait, she going to nod-krai?
I'm off to the location of my next assignment. Nod-krai.
Dude, everyone's going to nod-krai.
Look out!
They pulled the whole moon down.
The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in nod-krai.
Wow. I am so excited, gamers. Wow. Holy shit. Yeah, and look at that. It's using Animo. That's crazy.
Known as Marionette.
Marionette.
You are known as me.
That's a... Dude, that shot goes crazy. It's like her dragon essence is breaking out and she's like blue screening. That's such a crazy sick shot. I hope she can be contained, but it seems like her programming is conflicting with what she actually is, which is a fucking dragon.
Marionette.
You are known as me.
I don't know what this is. Oh my god, what a shot. Oh, they talked, I really appreciate how much they expanded on a lot of this information in the live stream, because you really didn't get anything from like this creature here. The fact that they gave us confirmation that this is a creation of gold. This is going to have a shit ton of lore, I think, with like the weapon, sorry, not the weapon, but like the archive description and the boss drop that we get from them. You're probably going to have to pre-farm this guy for whatever nod-krai characters come out, most likely, if they are a world boss, like repeatable fight. The way Aether fought it looked very cinematic, like we destroyed one of its arms and shit, and it just resurrects and just keeps on keeping on, which is insane. And we needed Albedo. I mean, Albedo needed Alice's help to like cut off a piece of it to use with resurrecting Durin, right? Creating him as a human. I'm not sure. I don't know how this fight's gonna go, but the fact that it's channeling Animo is very interesting, because Animo is a very sparse element in the world. Like, you don't really see many things that are channeling or even utilizing Animo in a significant way, but this is like an abyssal creation that's doing that. And it's one of Gold's creations, one of Albedo's siblings, so I'm super excited to learn more. And we're getting Sandrone. We got her voice drop in there too. That's pretty huge. God, that's so freaking dope. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Oh, look at that. Wow, what a great freaking visual effect here. She's like glitching. She's like blue-eyeing. It's like a blue screen for her eyes. So if this is the Bakunawa, I wonder if we're gonna get the Minokawa, right? Which is like the Phoenix with another, with the expansion of nod-krai. So I wonder if the other shoe is gonna drop, because we still have to like we know that bird or that Phoenix creature probably exists from the lore of the Lava Walker set. So I think we know that the Minokawa exists. It's like a phoenix bird, but the Mare Javari isn't fully expanded yet, so we might get more information on that. I am praying to God in heaven, to the primordial one themselves, that we get Stanley lore. And I think if we're getting Lianka lore here, let me go back to that. That was such a crazy revelation. If we're getting Lianka lore here, I feel like this is tying in, or this might even tie into the expansion of Vanessa's tribe, because Vanessa's tribe has been mentioned in like Mavwika's weapon, but we haven't gotten like any like concrete in-game parallels or connections. But if this tribe existed in this area that then got voided into like this space, right? Sunhaj Kampori voided this place into like a void space with his border mastery. I wonder if this tribe is just gone from history because of that. But I want Stanley lore. Bennett lore is obviously a connection here, seemingly from his constellation. And then on top of that, the lost tribe of Natlan, like Vanessa's tribe, right? At least part of the tribe, maybe her tribe split off and went to Mondstadt, and then they got enslaved, and then this tribe stayed behind in the Mare Javari area, and then shit went to shit, and then they got voided out of existence. I'm not entirely sure. But Lianka being here is crazy, because she is the founder of the Flower Feather clan, which means it would have gone all the way back to when Shibalanke was still in power. So if there was a 7th tribe all the way back then, and it just fizzled out after the cataclysm, that makes a lot of sense why it's not in the present day history books, because it was gone long before that, based on whatever manipulation of time is happening, right? They even mentioned that, like, you know, like the Mare Javari was created 500 years ago, but the Wanderer's troop explored the Mare Javari 1,000 years ago. So there's like a time discrepancy. So unless this is like a pocket of time that you can like fall into, or there's like a, you know, there's like a time manipulation going on, or if it's in like an abyssal or like a Night Kingdom paradox or something like that. Yeah, it's just very interesting to think about. And Venti's here too. So Venti manipulating the winds, bringing wind to the Mare Javari Javari would be a cool way of like putting this place at rest even. But we also know that there's going to be more expansions. Enjo is also here too. So I don't know what Enjo's beef is. If he's looking for the Bakunawa or if he's looking for something greater in this place would be interesting too, because another thing to consider too is like the Luma fate is completed. Lumine already is creating new Conria. So like what is Enjo still doing if he was never doing something for Lumine, right? He was originally looking for Before Sun and Moon. All right, cool. But like now it seems like he's doing things for himself and not necessarily, I mean, I guess he was never really doing anything for Lumine in the first place. I'm just kind of curious like what his agenda is now. If it's not for like Conria or anything like that, unless he's just like a lore nerd like me and he just wants to know about everything. But it showed him in the special program, so I know he's around. Another, can you guys believe it? Can you guys believe it? Another Archon quest. So we're gonna get 3 Archon quests and then it's going to lead into the nod-krai Archon quests. Genshin is just gonna be non-stop Archon quest heat from now on. Good lord, man. These last 3 patches have been peak, dude. I'm so excited. And lastly, we're gonna check out the Frost Moon Scion teaser here. Oh, they did reveal her name. Her name is Lauma. I think that's how you say that. L-A-U-M-A. I'm terrible at pronouncing words and names, so I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced. Lauma. Okay, that sounds a little bit more appropriate. Okay, let's see. Born of ages past, the Frost Moon Scions hail from a time when the moon still waxed and waned in Tevat's skies. But now the lunar visage stands ever still, much like this silent, frost-bound night. God damn. This is so exciting. So this was the, oh my god, I love how this is like a direct. This was the shot that they showed off during the web event a few months back. Yeah, everyone's like, oh my god, Lauma Musume. God, man. It's a deer, but it's the closest thing to a horse, so we run with it, gamers. Yeah, this is so cool. So we're getting Frost Moon Scion first. I really hope the first 2 characters dropped for nod-krai is someone from the Frost Moon Scion and someone from the Lightkeepers. Lightkeepers is my favorite, most anticipated faction. Their lore sounds insane from the artifact set that we read. And so if we get Lightkeepers in 6.0, I'll probably pull for whoever's on that banner because I definitely want to learn more about them. And I think you're going to want at least 1 unit who uses the lunar charge reaction. I hope every character can use it. I just don't know how it's going to work. Yeah, look at that. They look cool.
Go now.
Ah! Cinema. Yeah, look at her. She kind of reminds me of Imbibitor Lune a little bit. That long flowing hair. The horns.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, so when I saw this, I was like, did she like fuse with the deer? But no, that is her. Oh, I love these new creature types. This is like, look at this big chunky boy. God damn. Oh, also, can you see a vision on her? Hold on, let me see. I don't know if it showed a vision on her. Hold up. Dendro? Oh, I didn't. Oh, does it show it later? Maybe. I don't see it right now.
Thank you.
The same ears too as like the elf race, kinda, right? This kind of reminds me of like Klee and Chaska. So that's a really cool mob design right there. That looks cool. This place is so. Okay, first off, those hips don't lie. But second of all, I do see the Dendro vision on her hip there. Goddamn. Sheesh. Okay, I see you. Dude, she actually does look like Chaska. What the fuck? Yeah, she actually looks a lot like Chaska. Now that I'm looking at her like from this angle. I love the little moon chime on like her horn, like on the top of her head. That looks really cool. God, everyone's lore is gonna be hitting in nod-krai. Whether I get them or not, I'm probably gonna do a lot of lore readings now when these when these additional characters release. My goodness, man, we are eating good today, gamers. Good lord. Is anyone like, I am pulling for this woman? I don't care who she is beautiful. I have to remain vigilant. I don't know when they're gonna drop Mini Durin on us. So Lightkeeper, Grandmaster Varka, Mini Durin. I gotta hold out for at least those three. Columbina. God, there's so many characters. There's so many, dude. I'm so sad. I wonder if they're gonna give Aether a lunar ability, or if they're gonna give us a free 4-star character with the lunar ability. Like they, you know, we get for the last couple nations, we got Kallan, Sumeru, we got Lynette and Fontaine, we got Kachina in Natlan for every new like mechanic added. So I'm kind of wondering if they're gonna do something similar, or if we're gonna get a lunar traveler. I don't know if that's possible, but we do know that the lunar power predates the 7 elements. So this is the most primordial energy of the world aside from phlogiston. So I'm very interested to see if or how they're gonna weave that into a potential unit that we're gonna get for free. I don't think there's gonna be a statue of the 7. Like, we're not gonna have like a statue of the 7 moment with the traveler. Cryo, I don't think we're getting until next year, Snezhnaya. Unless the traveler is gonna go through some like Archon quest trial to unlock the lunar's blessing, or maybe it just won't be the traveler. It'll just be other characters that allow for this lunar reaction to happen. And thankfully, you don't have to be in Natlan. I'm sorry, you don't have to, hopefully you don't have to be in nod-krai to use this new lunar blessing. It can be used by anyone, anywhere, which is nice. So, yeah, really great teaser, really great trailer. A bit more straightforward, but, you know, with this being the last Archon quest / patch before nod-krai, I think next patches is going to be, like, we're going to sink our teeth into this next trailer with 6.0 and Columbina and, you know, the moon gods and the moon lore of Tevat and, like, all of the crazy stuff we're going to be getting into the next one. So, hopefully you guys all enjoy it, but we learned a lot of new stuff here, especially with Lianka, the mother of dragons, the daughter of dragons, and, you know, everything regarding the Mare Javari, Rhine daughter, Bennett involvement, along with like Albedo's siblings and everything. And it's not too long. We have like another week and a half before 5.8, and then we get drip marketing in about 2.5 weeks, which is really exciting. So I hope you guys look forward to it.